the season, the playoff push is on. It's the starting lineups are sponsored by the powerful team and help lead the Fever to the WNBA. Well, the Indiana Fever are eyeing home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. The Washington Mystics have playoff aspirations. Both teams have some work to do to get there. Indiana enters the night in 6th. The Mystics are in 10th as Natasha Howard leans in and misses, and there is Kiki Erie.
Buddy with the speed and explosiveness to guard her on that end of the floor. And they have to defend the three. They gave up 15 threes. It's touches to Aaliyah Boston in quality spots on the floor where she can have an impact. And Indiana right away is going to have to finish 2 shots at the rim. They also got to build some confidence off the bench with some of the new players that they have added.
Well, time to check on the
lot of conversation about Indiana down 3 point guards without Caitlin playing yet and without Ari McDonald and without Sydney Colson. But I think this is a veteran group that you can play at times without a point guard because they get it off the glass top. Leah Boston battling inside with Iriafin.
And Washington loses Natasha Howard on the third matchup between Indiana and Washington on the season. These two teams have not played in over 2 months. The home team, the winner of the previous 2. They have split the fair. Citrone might have dragged her pivot foot off balance shot.
Coverages right now.
Here's Mitchell on the handoff, bounce pass. Boston one bounce and a left-handed finish.
I mean, forget about it. You know, she gets to that left hand and she gets through the nail. She's going to make a play.
Boston, who has 14 double-doubles on the season. One more would be a new Fever franchise record, and it was a record set just last year by Caitlin Clark. Entry pass into Iriafin. Mitchell got her hands on it. Iriafin able to wrestle it away. And Dolson had her together, but Kelsey Mitchell has been so strong. 20 points per game, that's a career high. Stephanie White saying pregame, if there's one position you don't want to lose all your depth, it's point guard. And Indiana has lost all of their depth as Dolson deep position. Can't finish, but there's a foul.
Besides the his teammate, and Indiana is glad to have her healthy.
And Mitchell had 24 points in Indiana's loss on Tuesday. Indiana was down by 17 in the 4th quarter. Finished on a 19-3 run and actually had a Mitchell look to win the game at the buzzer that did not fall. Has lost 3 of their last 4. Washington 5 of their last 6. Hull, corner 3. Here's Boston, the offensive rebound, flips inside to Howard, who lays it in.
You go step up screen, flare on the weak side, and because you're taking shots in the system, it allows you offensive rebounding position. It's a great job by Indiana offensively.
Dolson launches a straightaway 3. She is more than capable out there, a career 40% three-point shooter. Sutton had it knocked away by Howard.
So consistent. You talk about fit. She's been absolutely perfect for Indiana.
Been a really important leader for what is no longer maybe she started her WNBA career right here in Indiana. Mitchell aggressive, bounces to Howard, splits the double team, finds its way to Boston.
I mean, it's another gear for Kelsey Mitchell, and when you make that dribble 3-point line, it's really hard to defend. But the thing that Washington, I think, has done so well all year is share the ball. They will move it. It doesn't get sticky with Sydney Johnson's team.
Here's the rookie all-star Iriafin out to Enxler. Shot clock down to 2. Iriafin turns, fires and hits.
They have a great understanding of advantage even on the side of the floor, not just in transition.
Cunningham too strong on a 3 on the other end. Howard here in the early going. Indiana's already taken 10 of them. Washington's turned it over a couple of times. Enxler driving on Howard. Enxler flips it up, shot too strong. Boston pulls down the rebound. And Howard dangerous in transition. Howard backs in, flips it up, flips it in.
Second in the WNBA in field goal percentage. The top.
Boston is in the top 10 as well. That has been a formidable front court all season long. Oh, Mitchell took an elbow to the... is back up on her feet, but it's 4-on-5 right now. Mitchell just now crossing the timeline. Entry pass to Boston, who can't finish inside.
Clark.
Fever cannot afford any more injuries to their backcourts. Mitchell on the drive, contact made by Melvin, and a foul. Fever have an early 10-6 lead.
Big tactic by Coach White.
Well, here's one of those point guards that Kelsey was talking about. Odyssey Sims, a WNBA veteran, 12 years, brings a lot of experience, albeit it is learning on the fly. As Sims not afraid to let it fly and hits a three. Her first shot she's made with the Fever.
Not even a sweat going.
To get that first bucket out of the way after being held scoreless on Tuesday. And Lucy Olsen with some nice work around the rim. There's Dantas has checked in as well for Indiana. Dantas, entry pass from Howard, it's knocked away. Anxler comes up with the steal. Anxler drops it. Here's Alicia Clark, who can't connect on the three ball. 6 per game, that is last in the league. And the Fever are a good three-point defensive team as Dantas launches and hits.
Well, the Mystics gave up 15 threes in their loss in their last game to the Valley.
Dantas had been slumping a bit. She missed her last 12 from the three-point line. Indiana with a strong defensive first quarter here. Washington still sitting at 8 points, and these slow starts have been a bit of a problem for Sydney Johnson. Jumper. Hull extra pass. Sims off on a three ball.
Teammates with Brittany Griner on a national championship team.
This is just Sims' second game with the Fever. She played 12 games earlier this year with LA as Sutton can't finish inside. Oh, and Anxler, good work to knock that off of Howard, who is... Sutton trapped in the corner. Mitchell deflected it into the hands of Iriafin. Cross-court pass, and Clark can't hit on a three. This ball foul will go against Iriafin. Madison Scott, who was signed yesterday, called for her first foul. Howard, not enough zip on that entry pass.
2 turnovers trying to make the entry to the block.
And a bounce pass to a cutting Iriafin, but she can't finish inside. Indiana turned it over 18 times on Tuesday, just 15 assists. Good ball movement here. Dantas looking inside for Howard. Cross-court pass, it finds its way to Mitchell, who splashes home a three.
I mean, Kelsey threw her hands up like I'm wide open over here on the weak side.
Third three here of the first quarter. They hit 9 per game. Mystics under 6. As Anxler launches and misses. And Washington has missed their first 5 from out there.